bloodshed of women and children, I hope.
And in tonight's show, we're speaking more about the topic of the hour. With us over the phone, we have Mr. Ambassador Mohamed Shazly, member of the Egyptian Council of Foreign Affairs. Mr. Shazly, are you there? Hello?
Hello, yes.
Yes, Mr. Shazly, you are speaking about the first day of the truce agreement between Israel and Hamas. Now we have Hamas, the Israeli government, and the Palestinian people. So what's your assumption of the political situation there?
First of all, it is a welcome step where bloodshed and destruction is going to temporarily stop, and I stress the word temporarily. I don't think this is the end of the war. In the Second World War, Winston Churchill, after the victory of the British in the Battle of Alamein, which was the first victory against the Germans, he said, this is not the end, this is not the beginning of the end, but it is the end of the beginning. We have a long, long struggle, and I don't think that after what has happened, we will turn a new leaf and start relations between the Arabs and Israel. The Israelis have destroyed every prospect for a future of peace in the area. And I think that the international community and the international legality will not accept that now we have a truce, now we will start a fresh chapter. No, there have been over 60,000 people killed. There has been destruction in an unparalleled dimension, and somebody has to be culpable for that. As what has happened after World War II, there was the trials of Nuremberg, and they held those responsible for war crimes culpable, and they were punished for that.
Mr. Shazly, you are dropping one of the most important points here. It seems that Hamas are already sticking to the agreement. And according to the history of the Israeli country, it maybe go out of terms and start attacking Hamas members or attacking the Palestinian civilians again. So what are the measures taken by the international community in order to stop Hamas from not starting their aggression, and for Israel not starting their aggression, and for Hamas in order not to retaliate?
I mean, to ask Hamas not to retaliate against Israeli aggression, I don't think this is a reasonable thing to accept. As you have said, and as I have said, without the international community stepping in to point out that atrocities have been committed, war crimes have been committed, and the international community will not permit this to happen again, there is no guarantee that Israel will not continue its repression, will not continue its crimes, will not continue its assassinations, will not continue its destruction.
Mr. Shazly, let's move to another point. There are jubilant scenes here as we are seeing. Palestinians are living in joy and happiness, returning back to their homes, if any are found. So what's your comments on this point? Gazans are fleeing back to Gaza. Palestinians are fleeing back to Gaza.
I think the Palestinians have every reason to celebrate. They have concluded a victory. It is not the victory, it is a victory on the way in a long struggle and a long war. They first of all showed Israel that they are not immune to retaliation, that they can hurt the Israelis, they can inflict damage. They are returning to their territories after Israel claimed to deport them. I think they have every reason to celebrate. They have concluded a victory, and I repeat, a victory, not the victory. There is still a very long way for the final victory to come.
Yes, two more phases to be implemented. Mr. Ambassador Mohamed Shazly, member of the Egyptian Council of Foreign Affairs, thank you very much for being with us on the News Hour. All right, and still in our coverage, despite the agreement, at least 13 Palestinians were killed by Israeli fire Sunday after Israel delayed for 3 hours the truce start time, citing delays in submitting names of 3 hostages to be freed today under the deal. The fresh killings comes as the health ministry in Gaza said that the death toll in the Israeli war of genocide had reached 46,913 as midnight on Saturday.
Israeli strikes killed at least 13 people and wounded more than 25 on Sunday after Israel